Hey guys, what's up? This is Josh. Just doing an update here on what's going on. I got one of my breeder tanks here with tilapia in it. So far I've gotten 2 spawns out of one of the females in here, and she's doing really well. I can't seem to figure out whether or not, why these guys aren't spawning yet, but pretty sure I have them sex right. But this tank right here, it's just kind of sitting around. I've got a few tilapia in there just chilling. I mainly just have just a few so I can get the bacteria level in this rock back up. It was pretty high, but I had to shut it down whenever I had a caterpillar infestation. I've got some basil growing in here. And then I started some barley. That's what looks like grass coming up there. There's some right there too. And so, yeah, mainly just having some filler plants in there right now. So, I think I have some of my top tank up here, or top grow bed. I've got some basil in here as well, and I tossed a garlic in there to see if that would come up, and it's doing it. It's coming up. So far so good on that bed. Still have to fix this one that's supposed to fit there. Haven't done that just yet. So, but other than that, my one spawn that I had, maybe you guys can help me with this. This is my tank where all the babies go. And I've got some babies in there swimming. See? There's one right there. I'm focusing in on them. That was from the first spawn. I didn't get too many out of it because I think she ate some of the eggs in transit. I've got this tumbler in here. And you see that? That's just air. Anytime I turn this thing up, it starts pumping water out, or I guess pumping air out here, but the thing is that it's got places for the air to escape, which doesn't really make too much sense for why it's, keeps doing this to me, but, oh well. But down here, the eggs are starting to clump up. Is that good? They haven't turned clear at all, but I haven't really, they're just kind of getting all gunky looking, like they're clumping up. So, I don't know, maybe it's not going to get a very good view on it. So, but I had some eggs that spilled out that are on the ground there. You can see them. So I don't know what to do, really. I've got 3 air stones running in this 10-gallon tank, and it's running off a 60-gallon air pump. So, and there should be plenty of air going through there. So, I don't know, maybe you guys can help me with the whole tumbler thing and maybe figuring out a better way. Maybe somebody has a video to post on how to make a decent tumbler. So, yeah. Alright, well, that's this portion of it. There's one of my tilapia in there. You can see them alright. These guys are doing pretty well. Like I said, I've only got a spawn from one female, and it's the large female that's in here. And she is, I think that's her back there. It's either her or her. And the big ones are spawning. The little, smaller ones, I can't figure out what they're doing. So. But other than that, the indoor system's going pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and take you outside. Now the indoor setup I have is just for growing, and breeding and whatnot. And I've got another 75-gallon that I just got in the back that I still have to fill up and get prepped. But these are my grow-out tanks for summer. And in here, I've got some large ones. Probably won't be able to see them all that well, but they're getting pretty large. Getting close to being done. So, I just got some basil growing in here. Tomato plants that never really put on any flowers at all. They just grew ridiculously. Just no flowers. Couldn't understand it. But marigold plant that's kind of, it's on its last limb. So it's doing alright. And I've got a habanero plant that's doing the best out of my outdoor systems. And the reason why I say that is because I got tons of habaneros everywhere. They're just They're everywhere down there. They're down there as well, and they're just doing great. So, got okra. Okra really likes aquaponics. Had some cantaloupe and cucumbers, but the cucumber beetle or the squash bugs ate them. So I got a nice big spider here that is going to be doing some work for me. But I've got a chili pepper plant there. You can see some of the red chilies on there. And then okra, like I said again, likes aquaponics quite a bit. Cantaloupe. What else? I've got another pepper plant here. I've got tons of flowers on it, but it's not producing any peppers just yet. I don't know why. Another basil plant back there. This was a tomato plant, but the hornworms got to it and just kind of destroyed it, and I kept plucking them off but couldn't keep up with them. That right there actually is my only really good tobacco plant. The ones that I had inside died, and they just keep getting eaten by the hornworms. So these guys are, you know, smaller because they've been eaten. Cantaloupe, watermelon. There's some more watermelon back there, I think. So the watermelon and cantaloupe plants are dying from cucumber beetles as well. Or not cucumber beetles, the squash bugs. I might be able to find you a squash bug around here somewhere. They're pretty nasty things. They, you know, here's a cucumber beetle right there. And you can see him. Really focusing in. Yeah, that's cucumber beetle right there, yellow and black. They're eating a lot of stuff in my garden too. Not really sure how to get rid of them organically without, you know, hurting my fish. When it comes to squash bug, that's one right there. It's on that leaf that's laying on there. Those squash bugs right there decimated my garden, my aquaponics garden and my garden down there. No more squash or zucchini. I had 30 squash plants, 30 squash and zucchini plants, and those bugs right there did a number to it and just destroyed it completely. So, yeah. And tomato plants up here, kind of on their last limb. They're not doing all that great anymore. But I've got some pepper plants up here that are doing well. So they've been producing. So, alright guys, well, let me know about the tumbler situation that I got. You know what? It's only my second spawn, and it's my first time with the tumbler. The first spawn, I tried leaving the eggs in the mother's mouth, and she, over the course of the period, it just seems like her mouth started getting smaller and smaller over the, you know, the day, as the days went, and I think it's because she was eating her eggs. So, I'm not, you know, I tried catching her and putting her in a 10-gallon tank, and she dropped the eggs and wouldn't pick them back up. So I just tried to do this thing where I make her, you know, I strip her of her eggs. So I need some help with the tumbler ideas. If you guys have videos on how to make an easy one that'll work well, just let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.